You must be Mr. and Mrs. Jensen. I'm Dr. Kim Dickinson. Thank you so much for having me in your lovely, lovely home. Shall we get started? Great. Now, I did as you asked and reviewed Madison's transcripts. And for extra measure, I even gave her a few aptitude tests. I am absolutely certain I have the absolute perfect post-secondary educational path for her. How do you two like the sound of Madison Jensen, cosmetologist? You know, makeup, hair, and nails. You want her to be a lawyer like both you. Unfortunately, Mr. and Mrs. Jensen, Madison simply does not have the grades for even an obscure state school. I really don't see how law school is possible unless there is one thing. Are you sure? It's quite radical, but I think if you're willing to fully commit, Madison could end up at a very prestigious school. And Mr. Jensen, didn't you mention you were an alumni of Yale? How would you like another bulldog in the family? Excellent. First, let me explain what is standing in Madison's way. There are certain WMDs present in Madison's life that do not want what is best for her. Selfish, bad WMDs that say, no way is she going to grow up and work her way through junior college and a very prestigious state school to earn 2 degrees and become a doctor of psychiatry, for that is not on the to-do list of these WMDs. Now I know what you must be thinking. What is Dr. Dickinson speaking of? What WMDs? Where are they? I will fight them to the death. The WMDs I speak of are adolescent penises. The adolescent penis has no regard for life, liberty, or the pursuit of my happiness. It only desires to nestle completely unsheathed inside of Madison, and the scariest part, their poor owners have no control over them whatsoever. Just think of it, Madison, in your beautiful pool house, succumbing to the will of another WMD over and over and over again. Imagine Madison innocently touring a WMD around your gorgeous home, and they come to your son's beautiful music studio. Well, we all know that the majority of WMDs think they are the next John Bon Jovi. So he says, hey Madison, let me play you a tune. I tell you, she will be rendered powerless. And the next thing you know, she'll be singing a whole other tune altogether. I'm living on minimum wage and food stamps because I spent my adolescence having sex instead of studying song. Right here it's climbing the charts. The adolescent penis wants what it wants, and it will stop at nothing to get it. Except one thing. Fat girls. For years, American society has been obsessed with microscopic waists and unyieldingly taut rear ends. I am here, Mr. and Mrs. Jensen, to make that obsession work for you. Tommy Teenager has been indoctrinated to respond sexually to this. So let's give him this. Studies show that adolescent penises between the ages of 12 and 19 that are exposed to images such as those on a day-to-day basis through television, gaming, and finding your dirty magazines, Mr. Jensen. Think overweight girls are yucky, nasty, and ain't no way I'd bang that. Therefore, I've devised a simple 24-step process you, as a parent, can implement to ensure Madison makes it all the way through high school, having only fondled her textbooks. My book and audio program, no one wants to know. A fat girl, a parent's 24-step guide to teenage abstinence, will pack on the pounds in a matter of weeks. It includes ergonomic, large print dividers loaded with calorie-fortified recipes such as country fried Twinkies, Snickers, and Mars bars. There's even a bonus CD that will make you an expert at injecting fat into any food, even celery. All that and more will keep the books cracked and Madison's hymen intact. In fact, I guarantee that within 1 month of implementing my book and audio program, the phone will stop ringing, Madison's Facebook wall will be empty, and she will be tucked away in bed fervently journaling about her new weight gain and the Brown divorces the Board of Education decision. Now I know what I'm telling you sounds radical, but it works. You see, this was me. Senior year of high school. Just months before I began classes at Riverdale Community College. Since then, I've created my own weight loss program of food hate and rage field exercise. And recorded my successes in a beautiful leather-bound journal my father gave me the day he left my mother. And look at me now. I am an accomplished doctor. I did not lose my virginity until I was 33 years old. But you can bet my bank account is not suffering from that. Tell you the truth, it wasn't even that great. I guess that's what you get when you pick up a man in an online weight loss forum. Oh. Oh, I think I ate some bad tofu. Okay. I'm okay. Where was I? Oh, yes. No. It won't be all easy breezy cupcake eating fun. Yes, I endured the sneers, the put-downs, the trips to the hospital after being severely beaten by the popular girls. Yes, children can be cruel, especially boys named Todd Kiyakowski who pretend to have a crush on you and ask you to sit by them in the cafeteria. When you oblige, they act as though they've never seen you before, ever, and then proceed to roll around the ground and squeal like a pig in front of everyone and be lunch. And of course, by 7th period, someone thought it would be a great idea to stick a jug of pickled pig's privates in my locker. Now let me tell you, it was hysterical! I was raised in a farming community. No, it won't be easy for her either. But neither is being evicted from your low-income apartment because your 8th grade math skills just got you fired from IHOP. Just ask my mother. She never even made it to shit, Captain. And you know what? That bitch was boned in her whole life. Do either of you have any questions? Great. Do you mind if I use your restroom? I think I may have to vomit. Thank you.